I know you're preparing for your YouTube Symphony audition, and I'd like to offer 5 tips to making this process easier and hopefully more successful for you as well. The first, number 1 tip has to do with discipline, integrity, and artistry, all in one. If you don't have your music learned, if it's not in tune, if the rhythm is not perfect, if it's not in the right style, forget it. It's not going to work. It's got to have accuracy and it's got to have artistry. So that's number 1, and it's a prerequisite. So take care of business first. Tip number 2 has to do with the physical appearance of your recording and the acoustical appearance of your recording. So find a great space, deal with good lighting, dress appropriately, and when it comes to the recording side, make sure that the sound is absolutely fantastic and easy to understand. Nina Perlov has a very good tutorial on how to make the sound, so check out her YouTube advice on sound. Tip number 3, in your game of music, this is about concentration, folks. Concentration. We have 3 techniques of reaching that state of concentration, and the first has to do with awareness, paying attention to what you are recording. You do not need to listen to that inner chatter telling you it's good or it's bad. In fact, it has nothing to do with competition whatsoever. If you're trying to win this audition, it's not going to happen. The only game for you to play is the game of concentration and connecting with the music. The best way to connect to the music is just listen. Listen to what's going on. Use your ears. Listen for the rhythm. Listen for the pitch. Listen for the dynamic changes. And the most powerful awareness tool for listening has to do with feeling the music. There is a feeling implied in all of the music that you play. It could be excitement, it could be calmness, it could be building energy. Notice the feeling that's in the music and notice the feeling that's in yourself, and allow those two to merge so that you have literally become the music. Pay attention to the music moment by moment, and you will become that music. The second area has to do with commitment. Commitment has to do with how does this music go? I would suggest listening to those recordings, playing along with the recordings, and knowing what is the function of your music. Are you playing melody? Are you playing harmony? Are you playing rhythm? And in each of those cases, you're going to play your part differently. If you play along with the recording, you want the excerpts to sound like you're actually playing in the orchestra, even though you're playing alone. So this is not a concerto competition when it comes to excerpts. You want to communicate to those listening to your performance that you are part of a section. So imagine hearing the entire section playing while you're playing your part. And if your part is an accompanying part, for just a few measures, then it has to sound like an accompaniment, not a concerto. Trust examples. Trust example has to do with putting the essence into the music, the real spirit of the music. So if the music is singing, if it's getting exciting, then we have to feel that same kind of excitement. So check out what's going on into the music and play the actual inspiration, the energy, the calmness, the stateliness, the robustness of the music, and that is what we want to communicate. Step number 4, artistry, mastery, your unique voice. There will be hundreds of people submitting YouTube auditions, and what is it about your audition that is going to catch the imagination of the people that will be putting you into the next round? Well, it's something that's going to be unique about your performance. What makes us unique? We find our unique voice through qualities of our own human spirit, qualities of passion, qualities of courage, confidence, discipline, creativity. These are things that characterize the way you play as a musician. And so when you can show passion in your performance, that's something that we will remember and will attach to your particular performance of Brahms. So think about, what is it that you do best? What is it that you want to be remembered by, and what would you like to project in your music? You do not have to do 10 things at once. Just even one thing, saying, I love this person because it is so focused, the concentration is so intense. Or I love this person because he seems like they're having a good time and there's a lot of joy that they're projecting. And I love this next person because of the courageousness, the abandonness, and at the same time the discipline that is going on in their play. These are qualities that we can embrace and that we want to project as to what we bring to the tape, not what we're playing. Okay, the final tip number 5 has to do with connecting with our judges, those people who are going to advance us to the next round. And when you make this connection, it's going to be a physical connection, and it has to do with the body. And so it is so critical that we develop the physical skills of communicating through our body the music that we're going to play. The skills will be communicated through 3 areas. First, through your breath. When you take a breath, you inhale, and when you exhale through your instrument, whether it's a string instrument or a wind instrument, that breath is transformed to the energy that the music is representing. So the music is beautiful, so we breathe in and we exhale, transform that beauty. If it's excitement, we inhale, we express the excitement. And so whatever is going on in the music is going to be inhaled. I would encourage you, when you play, to keep your mouth open unless you are playing an instrument. And as you breathe in, take the transformation and exhale and allow that breath to merge with the music. Rhythm skills. If you're not moving to the groove of the pulse, it's going to be difficult to feel that pulse. And the judge may feel that the rhythm is insecure. Obviously, pitch and rhythm are primary in any orchestra situation. So show the rhythm in your body. Show the subdivision. Show the quarter note. Show the eighth notes. Show the understanding of all aspects of rhythm and groove while you are playing. If you're playing Frozen and you're playing something that is totally rhythmic, it's going to be very difficult to feel that rhythm as opposed to feeling that groove. I'd encourage you to stand if it's possible. It certainly is okay, and certain people have to be sitting to play their instruments, but standing will help encourage the body to be engaged. And the final aspect of the body has to do with the movement, the gesture, and the meaning of the music. So, once again, if you are going to be expressing power, you might express it this way. And if it came through your instrument, it would have the same preparation of boom or It comes from the core and it comes into your body, transformed, and comes out through your instrument. It just happens to be that you may have something attached to the ends of your fingers. So allow the music to come from you and go to the next person, body to body, and the instrument's just an amplifier. That's my 5 keys. We're going to have the integrity and the discipline. We're going to have the technique of the sound and the appearance perfect. We're going to master our concentration and not think about competition, but be thinking about the music. We're going to be giving our own unique spin and personality to each audition. So find your unique voice and finally communicate with your body. Make it a body-to-body experience. You'll move the person that is listening to you, and they're going to invite you to join the You Tube Symphony.